Hey, 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 good morning. I got the sunshine working against me today. It's in a different place for the winter or the fall. Good morning, everybody. I'll move this over. Dusty Dog's here. He came over to get petted. Let's get going. Today's title is If You Are Avoiding This, You Need to Stop. First things first, you need to hop on over to YouTube. Or if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and leave us a comment. Very soon we're starting a weekly contest for everybody that likes, comments, and shares our YouTube videos, and you get a chance to win a prize. Everybody loves a prize. Talk about it every day. My love language is gifts. So that's how I feel everybody else should love gifts too, and I think they do. They just are afraid to admit that that's the love language out of the 5. Because it doesn't sound as sophisticated, but that's for another talk. All right, if you have been avoiding this one thing, you need to stop. If you have been avoiding, if you're older, talking to your kids about your funeral plans, or if you are the parent, have you been avoiding talking to your aging parents about their funeral plan? And I'll start off with a little story. And I can't remember who told me this story. I think my mom told me this story. But once upon a time, when I was younger, little, I think my grandpa went to a cemetery and for they advertised something like pre-planning your funeral. Like that was real big. I don't even know. It didn't seem as big now. They don't put as much emphasis on it now. But it was, get everything settled and take care of it so your loved ones don't have to worry about it. So they went to this funeral place and listened to these people's talk. So it kind of was like a lunch and learn, but 40 years ago style. So they went and they were learning about how to do the whole funeral process. And just letting you know, funeral homes and cemeteries are a very big business. They've always been a very big business, and you need to see about how the heart of the business is ran, because like you have good food places, bad food places, what their intent is to do that. Some are not necessarily, their intent is just to make money. Their intent is not to make the experience well in a difficult time. It's just a business. And then there's some that approach it as a family style, where it's very much you're part of the family, and they're going to make money off that because they're giving you a service, but they're going to make you feel loved in the meantime. So anyway, they went to this place. The guy gave us spiel. I'm saying all these words because this is how it was received by my mom, dad, and my grandpa and grandma. Gave them their spiel. I think my grandpa either did something that night or it spurred him to do something that night. And then my dad, he left with a sour taste in his mouth because they lured you in with one thing and then they baited and switched him for something different. So he came there, my very heart-centered dad came there with the intent of, hey, this sounds like a good thing. I'll set my family up in a good place. So all of this is done for them. It's all prepaid. We don't have to worry about it. Things like that. And then you got there and it was not as it seemed. And it literally left a sour taste in his mouth that he didn't do anything. You didn't do anything to pre-plan or think about anything when it's your time to go. Like, it was such a bad experience that he had, what I would know now is it was a traumatic event. It was a traumatic event. He went in to do what was best for his family. And then if you've ever been in a bait and switch thing, it's not a good thing. Just think about like buying a used car dealer. You go to buy this and then they sell you a lemon. Like it leaves a very sour taste in your mouth. So therefore he didn't do anything. And that didn't work out very well either, because your loved ones need to know. You need to love them so much and they need to love you so much that you're willing to bear the burden of having a weird conversation. And it doesn't have to be weird. We just make it weird. My job here is to normalize things. My job here is to take the taboo out of taboo subjects. Like, this doesn't have to be taboo. It could just be the same kind of discussion as what you're going to have for dinner. It could be just that, matter of factly, if you don't have to make it weird just for the sake of making it weird. So, I've been working on a wonderful workbook for you guys. Literally spells out all the things that you need to know to help yourself and your mom and dad plan their funeral. It's coming really, really soon. But in the meantime, I made a cute little infographic for you guys to grab. It's the 7 things you need to know about your aging parents. And I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go and do that. And start the conversation. Like, start with the simplest things that you need about your parents. I was amazed, to close with a story, I was amazed when I sat in the hospital with my mom, and I'm so observant about things and just see how other people do things and how this is, and just listen to people roaming around the lobby and things like that, that I was like, really? You don't know these most simplest things about your mom and dad? And I'm talking about, like, what's your mom and dad's middle name? Not even something hard of what's their social security number, what kind of insurance they have, or do you even know how to find any of these things? And those are workbooks to come down the line too, because my job, like I told you, take the taboo out of everything and make everything super simple for you. I take what I learned and pass it on to you and make it your easy button. So I will see you guys later. Grab your seven things you need to know about your aging parents today. I literally have the link in it when I get off this video. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.